Welcome to APN CV newspaper review. Here with me, I have the Punch paper and I have the Daily Post newspaper. Firstly, we are going to feature into the Punch paper for today. Lagos reaffirmed commitment to girls. The Lagos state government has reaffirmed rights, health, and education of the girl child, pledging continued support for programs that equip girls to thrive, dream, and lead. The special advisor to the governor on health, Dr. Kemi Ogunyemi, is commemorating the 2025 International Day of the government's vision to build a generation of confident, healthy, and educated young women capable of driving social and economic transformation. She added that the wellness goes beyond the absence of directives to include physical, mental, and social well-being, noting that your health is your power. It gives you energy and confidence and focus. Lagos State reaffirms commitment to girl child empowerment. The full set of these stories inside the Punch newspaper for today. Another story here with me in the Punch paper for today. Scholar advocates Pidgin's English inclusion in school curriculum. A United States-based language expert, Dr. Folusho Okubioru, has called for the inclusion of Nigeria Pidgin English in the national school curriculum, describing the language as a vital unifying force and cultural asset that reflects the nation's crafty and resilience. Okobioru, a former faculty member of the North Shades Community College and a former public school teacher in Lagos, made the call in a recent study on Nigeria Pidgin usage. The study was first presented at the Society of Pidgins and Quarrel Language Conference in the United States in 2022 and later published in an academic volume in 2024. She observes that although attitudes toward Nigeria's pidgins vary and the language has become an indispensable means of communications across social classes and media platforms, scholar advocates pidgin's English inclusion in school curriculum. The full set of these stories inside the Punch paper for today. Another story here with me in the Punch paper for today. Last pledge proves pensions payments. The Lagos state government has assured public servants nearing retirement of people presenting an excellence of their retirement benefits and provided their documentation is in order. This was made known during the 29th Retirement Benefit Documentation Seminar held for workers on Friday at the Adeyemi Vista Auditorium, Alausa, Ikeja. Delivering his goodwill message, the head of service, Bode Akporo, commended the Lagos State Pensions Commission for its commitment to a seamless retirement process for officers assisting the public services. He applauded the agency's consistency in organizing the same to supporting its workforce through every stage of their service journey. Agaro noted that the seminar, third of its kind in 2025, was designed to equip settings of officers with essential knowledge on documentation, pension administration, and financial readiness. In his address, LASPA Director General Babalola Obolano described that the seminar as part of ongoing efforts to prepare officers retiring between January and June 2026 for a smooth transition into a government service life. Obolano underscored the importance of proactive planning, financial discipline, and emotional preparedness, urging participants to approach retirement with optimism. Large pledges proves pensioners' payments. The full set of these stories inside the Punch paper for today. Another story here with me in the Punch paper for today. ASU rejects federal government's proposals begin 2-week strike today. The Academic Staff Union of University will on Monday commence a 2-week warning strike after the ultimatum issued to the federal government elapsed on Sunday. The announcement was made by the national president of the union, Professor Chris Puwana, as a press briefing at the University of Abuja on Sunday. The renewed standoff between ASU and the government comes amid ongoing negotiations aimed at averting another round of industrial unrest in public universities. Last Wednesday, the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, disclosed in Abuja that the government had entered the final phase of talks with ASU and other unions to resolve lingering disputes over welfare, funding, and the implementation of 200 ASU working conditions. Alausa noted that Tinubu administration has already made significant progress with the release of 50 billion naira for the payments of earned academic allowance, while another 150 billion naira has been captured in the 2025 budget for need assessment to be disbursed in 3 tranches. But declaring the strike, Wana stated, contractors of this press, it goes without saying that there is nothing sufficient on the OSUN's resolution to embark on a 2-week warning strike at the expiry of 14 days notice given on 28 September 2025. ASU rejects 500 proposals begin 2-week strikes today. The full size of this story is inside the Punch paper today. And before we go to the second edition of this program, the Daily Trust paper, we'd like to listen to what we have for in our studio. We'll be right back for the second edition of this program.
Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network (ABN) is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network (ABN) will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
9894 Eastern Street, Suite 875, Houston, Texas 77036.
Contact phone 281-652-8396 and
832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
Back, and I hope you listen to what we have for in our studio. And before we go to the second edition of this program, the Daily Trust paper, and if you like to watch us live and direct on our social media page, you can follow us, like, share, comments, and make sure to subscribe. On our Facebook, you can like, share, comments, and click on ABN TV Houston. Likewise, on our YouTube, you can like, share, comments, and make sure to subscribe and click on ABN TV Nigeria as well. And on our Twitter, you can follow us on ABN TV Houston. And you can also follow us on Instagram, ABN TV Nigeria. And for those of you that are using TikTok, you can like, share, comments, and make sure to subscribe and click on ABN TV Nigeria as well. And now to the second edition of this program, the Daily Trust newspaper. Nigeria reforms gains, time to bring growth home. Nigeria's economic reform story is at a turning point. The World Bank's Nigeria Development Update, released October 8, 2025 in Abuja, titled Foreign Policy to People and Bringing the Reforms Gains Home, provide a balanced assessment of the country's ongoing economic transition. It acknowledges encouraging macroeconomic progress, but warns that free gains are yet to be faced by the average Nigerians. The report calls for a deliberate effort to translate microeconomic gains into human development. This requires disciplined reinvestment of fiscal savings and a coordinated approach to inclusive growth across the 3 tiers of government. The key priorities include reinvesting fiscal savings from subsidy reforms into social protections, education, healthcare, as well as expanding agricultural productivity and food value chains to ease food inflation and improve rural livelihood. There is also need to enhance subnational governance and fiscal transparency to ensure reforms reach communities across all state and local governments. Nigeria reforms gains and time to bring growth home. The full size of these stories inside the Daily Trust newspaper for today. And another story here with me, which is the last story here with me. Deputy Speaker wants AI learning included in constituency projects. Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Okoze-Kalu, has called for the inclusion of certificate intelligence power learning initiatives in lawmaker constituency projects to enhance access to technology education and human capital development across Nigeria. Kalu made the call during a visit to build up AI learning up in Enugu on Saturday, where he interacted with young Nigerians ongoing AI-assisted training. He was accompanied by the House Majority Leader, Professor Julius Nwambere, and other lawmakers on the sidelines of the House Committee on Review Retreats. The Deputy Speaker commended build-up AI's innovative and approach to education and described it as a model that could bridge the learning gap, empower youth, and boost the country's digital economy. Deputy Speaker wants AI learning included in constituency projects. The full size of this story inside the Daily Trust newspaper for today. And if you'd like to follow us live and direct on our social media page, You can like, share, comment, and make sure to subscribe. And click on our social media page on our Facebook and like and click on ABNCD OSUN. Likewise on our YouTube, like, share, comment, and subscribe and click on ABNCD Nigeria. And on our Twitter, you can follow us on ABNCD OSUN. And lastly, on our Instagram, like, share, comment, and subscribe as well. And for those of you that are using TikTok, you can also like, share, comment, and make sure to subscribe and share. And click on ABNCD Nigeria. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. My name is Kenya Folabi, and I wish you a blessed and prosperous day ahead. Bye for now.